Hi, this is Peter Darts, clairvoyant here. So I'm just doing a quick message here today for Father's Day. So let's see if we get any wisdom coming out. Any wisdom. So I just feel like here now you've got to be sensitive to your own needs and also to others. And sometimes that's difficult. It's finding the right balance, because sometimes you might feel like your needs are greater than the person that you're connecting with, or the person I feel as though maybe you want to sort of be moving forward with. And sometimes it's difficult. It's like sometimes you can be on different levels, so it's difficult and complicated. So it feels like there's a bit of reflecting now on how to move forward, how to perhaps to create the balance right. Is it working what you're doing and where you're going? Or so should you find a different way forward? Do you let go of what's around you? Do you bring new things in? So there's a lot of sorting out here in thoughts, okay? And sometimes you've got to be careful that your ideals don't shut you out. So sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes we think we're doing what's best for ourselves, but is it really what's best in the long run? So very difficult. But then after all this reflecting and sorting out, there does seem to be a way forward, and you do seem to be going for it, which is good. And I feel like now you've just got to be grounded and level-headed to make the right decisions, the right choices moving forward. And then I feel like as you do that, you seem to gain from this tremendously. So I feel like you'll put yourself on balance, you'll get yourself on the right path, and it feels really, really good. So let me pull you 3 angel cards out now, moving forward into the day, okay? From all this reflecting and analysing what you're doing. Okay, so it's like any problems or any disagreements or whatever it may be, anything you go through at the moment, it's almost like everything happens for a reason. It's bringing change in the long run. So focus on bringing the joy, the fun and the balance in, and try and spend time near the water. Water's very calming, very healing, sort of brings you in balance and puts you on the right path moving forward. So it just feels like now you're on this sort of path of reflecting, making changes, and then trying to implement it and trying to get your life where it needs to be. And sometimes it isn't easy, is it? And I feel like sometimes we know we're doing certain things wrong, and it's like we need to perhaps go a different way, a different path. And you might feel like, oh, don't really want to do that. I'm giving up on this and giving up on that. But sometimes it's what we've got to do. So we've got to embrace the changes and see where life takes us. But I'm sure no matter what it is, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're going, you will figure it out. And sometimes it can be the opposite, can't it? It's like, you're right, you know what you want, where you're going, and you've just got to see it through. But you've got to analyse things to see, whether you will achieve what it is you're wanting, or if you've got to bring some kind of balance in. But I'm sure whichever way you go about things, you will figure it out. So onwards and upwards, keep moving forwards, don't look backwards, and just make those right changes and right choices. So have a great day and have a great week coming up. Thank you. Bye-bye.